Hey, Eric Stoll here. Going to teach you a strength endurance workout. We're starting with a warm up, then go to a core, then an SAQ, speed, agility, quickness. Then we're going to go into some resistance exercises, and finally a cool down. Alright, let's get started. We're going to start with some active stretch first. We're going to do some big arm circles forward. Then we're doing backwards. Just get the muscles all loosened up, blood pumping. We're going to do a medium forward, medium backward. Then we're going to go small forward, small backward. They're gonna get basically hug ourselves. We're gonna hug ourselves, get ourselves pumped up, and do this awesome workout we got planned. Just remember to always interchange which arm goes on top when you throw them in front of your chest. Alright, we're also gonna do a adductor type active stretch. Just basically hold on to something, give you some balance, pick up your foot, kick it out, kick it in, kick it over, kick it in. Each leg, of course. You can do another adductor type active stretch. Just basically get your legs out wide and just kick yourself over to whichever side you need to go to. Try not to go so far that you feel off balance, just enough to where you feel a stretch in your hip flexors, groin area. Alright, another one you can do is get on the ground, one knee on the ground, have your arm up in the air, just lean over to the side, bring it back, then lean back into it. Get your hip flexors moving, a little bit of your quads, you gotta hold yourself up. Same thing with the other side. Alright, last thing of a warm up we're going to do a dynamic stretch. We're just doing a nice lunge. Just how we're going to do, just have hands on hips, lift one foot up, go out to where it's comfortable, not so far that you're stretching too much, not where you're over exaggerating. Just a nice stretch, hold it for a little bit, bring yourself back, and switch the other side for the required amount of reps. Alright, now we're going to go in the core. This is going to be a circuit exercise, so we're going to do a squat, jump, a single leg Romanian deadlift right after the other for the set amount of reps, and then we're gonna rest about 30 seconds, then go right back into it again. Alright, so let's get started. We're gonna do the squat jump first. We're gonna get in a nice squat position, have your legs bent, have your arms behind you. When you go up, you're gonna roll up on your toes. When you come back off, you're gonna have your toes pointed. Do not bend your legs in the air. When you come back down, you have a soft landing on the ground. Soft landing. Soft controlled landing back down. Alright, for the single leg Romanian deadlift, what you're going to do is you're going to have one leg go up in the air, then you're going to try to touch the ground, and make sure you bend your knee of the knee that's not in the air, because you don't want to have it straight. You want to have it bent. Alright, just hold the stretch, come back up, and then switch sides, of course. And then after that, we would go back into the squat jump. Now we're going to do it to a speed, agility, and quickness exercise. Just imagine I have 5 cones set up across like 25 yards. Got a cone in the back, cone right there, cone right there, cone right there, and a cone right there. What we're going to do is we're going to start at the cone at the very far left. What we're going to do is we're going to backpedal to the one behind it, arcing at a V. We're going to go around the cone, sprint to the one just in front of it, come around that, backpedal back to the 4th cone, sprint around that, sprint out as hard as you can to the 5th cone. And of course, coming back through the opposite way to incorporate. Alright, for resistance now, we're going to do the bench press. You're going to have it to where when you lay down, you want the bar just above your nose and your eyes. Right there. And then you have your hands wherever they're comfortable, really. Just, you don't want them unbalanced at all. You don't want to have one hand way over there and one hand way over there, one hand way over there. Yeah, no, you want them balanced. I like to put it where the ring is, on the ring finger. You're just going to pump the bar up. You're going to bring it down to your chest. Nice controlled movement. Breathe out when you push the bar up. Breathe in when you bring it down. Push the bar up, breathe out, and then rack it. Next comes the squats, barbell squats. When we're doing this exercise, you want to have the barbell high enough to where you can easily just dip your head under. You don't have to do too much effort to get it off the bar like that, or rack like that. And then when you put the bar on your back, you want to have it where it sits nice and comfortably inside your neck and trapezius. It's a nice little slot where it goes. You don't want it on your shoulders. So what we're going to do is you're going to go in, you're going to lift it off the rack, step out, because you don't have to squat down into the rack. That would not be good. You're going to have your feet about a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Have your toes pointed outward just a little bit. And then when you squat down, you want to squat down to where you're parallel to the ground or knees make a 90-degree angle. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way out. Well, then you just go in, walk in, rack it, and that's a squat. Alright, next we're going to be doing a dumbbell standing shoulder press. What we're going to do is we're going to grab our dumbbells in our hands like that down by our sides. Going to have our feet shoulder width apart. Yeah, good. Then we're just going to throw the dumbbells up, holding our arms parallel to the ground. You don't want them sagging at all. That would not be good. Nah, you don't want them sagging. So hold them up, and then we're just going to press up, breathe out on the press up, breathe in when you bring it back down. Depending on how big your dumbbells are, they will clank. It's okay. This just means you're squeezing your shoulder a little bit. Alright, last thing for the resistance, we're going to do a goblet squat. You're going to grab the head of the dumbbell, where you're going to point it down. You're going to have your feet shoulder width apart. Just about how you do for a regular squat. Then you're just going to squat down. Nice neutral back, neutral head, neutral shoulders. So your knees are parallel to the ground, 90 degrees. Goblet squat. Alright, we finished our workout. What's up? We got cool down. We're just going to cool down now. Alright, we're going to do some static stretch with an overhead arm stretch. Going to grab our elbow of the other side, bring it behind our head, and just lean into the stretch. And then the other side. Alright, then we're going to do a in front of us arm stretch. We're going to put one elbow inside the pocket of the other elbow. Just pull it across, feel a nice stretch. Other side, of course, other arm. Got to remain balanced in our body. Alright, I'm going to do a quad stretch next. You can grab on something to make it where you can have more balance, whatever you're going to grab. The ankle that you want in the air with your hand, and just pull it back and just feel the stretch. Then you're going to grab the other leg, of course. Alright, we're going to go to another kind of stretch. Gets the outside of your leg. You're going to put your foot next to your knee on the opposite side of the knee. Then you're just going to twist over, put your elbow on the knee, and then just pull, feeling the stretch on the outside of your hip. Switch sides. Then we're going to a groin stretch. You're going to have both feet on the ground. Your hands can be really wherever is comfortable, wherever they can be, to where you, at least you can make sure that your elbows are pushing your knees and really feel that stretch. Yeah, elbow push on your knee to really feel that stretch. Alright, last we're going to finish up with a hamstring stretch, both feet together. Then we're just going to touch our toes. Just feel that stretch, go as low as you can. Don't feel pain though, just until you feel the stretch. Alright, and that's our workout.